the information, and the entertainment that Michigan needs. Bring your talents and creativity to the broadcasting industry. Be there. Go to BeThereMichigan.com to get started.
Amy Doyle reports at 6 and 11 on WZMQ 19 News.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kevin Hodge. Happy Platter Day. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, an announcement that expects to increase the amount of manufacturing in Michigan. Plus, we're live in Houghton to see how their Platter Day is going as they attempt to break their record. And educational and state leaders meet to discuss how to help out Michigan students. Your 19 News at 6 starts now.
Live from the UP. WZMQ 19 News at 6.
We're looking at some fairly decent weather for this evening into the rest of tonight. Starting out with some partly cloudy skies, but generally mostly clear for tonight as temperatures will be falling. Downtown Marquette probably in the mid-40s, outlying areas into the upper 30s. And looks like you can see here the wide range of temperatures, 40s and Iron River out toward Iron Mountain, both in the middle to upper 30s. Rest of the weekend forecast coming up later in the show. Kevin?
Thanks, Tom. And new details tonight. The state of Michigan and the U.S. Department of Energy are working together for $480 billion worth of investments in battery and advanced manufacturing. The largest recipient, Revax, will receive nearly $200 million for its critical mineral processing projects in Houghton and Marquette. The DOE says Michigan has played a big role in bringing home key supply chains, setting an example as the U.S. works to prioritize domestic manufacturing and advancing technology to help reach clean energy goals.
These opportunities won't be around forever, and we want to make sure that as many of them as possible come to Michigan, and that Michigan is seen as the place that it rightly is.
Tonight at 11:10 Central, we'll have more from the DOE on how a UP-based project is helping the nation advance its manufacturing industry. And this is home. As mentioned earlier, it's Platter Day here in the UP. One of the biggest gatherings to celebrate the occasion is in Houghton. That's where we find our own John Truitt. And John, how's it going over there?
We couldn't ask for a better day, Kevin. This is just gorgeous weather for the second Platter Day here in Houghton. And I can say that more than 900 people showed up for the Platter Day photo at Houghton High School. And that was the largest number of plaid-clad people gathered on this day, more than Ironwood and more than Marquette. Joining me now is Jesse Wiederholt from Visit Keweenaw. Jesse, tell me about where we are now. What is this?
That's right, John. We've taken the party down to Brew Street. So we had a great Platter Day photo this morning. It was super awesome. Are you telling me we had the most? That's great. No, yeah, we had over 900 people come to the Houghton High School. It was super awesome. And now, 5 to 10, we have the beer garden down on the pier in Houghton. So this is Brew Street, and this idea was just adding to the Platter Day weekend. We wanted something else fun to do after our photo. So this goes back to when the Lakeshore Drive was called Brew Street. There's a lot of breweries and industrial buildings down here, and that's what we're exploring tonight. It's just the rich history of the area and just celebrating Platter Day.
Well, what was the motivation for tying another festival in with
Sure.
the blessed Platter Day?
Yeah, exactly. So that's what we do at our destination marketing places. Visit Keweenaw, Travel Marquette, right? We just bolster these weekends, make them more fun with a cultural, historical lens. It was excellent to dive deep into what this lakeshore used to be and what Platter Day means to us in the Keweenaw. I think a lot of people are really proud of their mining heritage and the history of it.
Yeah, you have your plaid on. You
Yes,
have a little bit
very
of a
subtle.
Detroit Tigers.
And some people might like that.
Okay, well, that's going to do it for us in Houghton. Back to you, Kevin.
Hey, thanks very much, John. And Marquette just took its annual Platter Day photo about 45 minutes ago down at South Beach. And our Samuel McKnight was there and snapped this photo for us. We'll have more on the Marquette event tonight at 11:10 Central. And there's also a select few in the Lower Peninsula celebrating Platter Day as well. Here's a shot of our own Sarah Blakely and Sophia Murphy posing for a shot in front of the state capitol. Looking good, guys. And school teachers and administrators from around the UP are meeting with legislators to address issues affecting our schools and students. Marquette Algerisa held a legislative breakfast to connect the two groups. They talked about things like school safety and mental health. There was also a lot of discussion about new legislation regarding how schools educate students with dyslexia.
This dialogue was just that. It was an opportunity for give and take. And there were opportunities for clarification, opportunities for questions, and opportunities to really explore some of these topics at a deeper level.
Nyan says he is hopeful the communication between legislators and educators continues in the future. On Thursday, Delta County professionals got firsthand experience interacting with the media, including our own Escanaba Bureau reporter Lily Simmons. Lily has that story from Escanaba.
On Thursday, 21 local professionals completed their training in the 9-month Delta Force program.
They get to go explore behind the scenes at a lot of different businesses in the area. They're learning about leadership. They're learning about what makes our community run. And today is Media Day.
They started Media Day by learning about advertising, presenting, and branding from the Daily Press and Radio Results Network.
Then they took a tour of the Radio Results Network studio and sat down for one-on-one interviews with a local news reporter.
What brought you to this program?
I am newer to the area, about 3 years now, and I wanted to really get to know what was going on, and Delta Force seems to hit all the check boxes for that.
I really wanted to get an idea of other organizations in the community, what their businesses are like, and just meet local leaders.
For many, it was their first time speaking in front of a camera, giving them a taste of how to address a journalist and their viewers.
I learned that making sure that you're being as detail-oriented as possible as well as accurate is super important.
As a whole, they said Delta Force provided valuable connections and new insights into their community.
I've met a lot of people that I've created new partnerships with and learned a lot of good contact information for the business that I'm in. So it's definitely something that I'll use in the future in my career.
Whether you've lived here your whole life or you're new to the area, I think that there's something in it for everybody and that there's takeaways that you'll hold on to for the rest of your life.
The group will officially graduate from Delta Force at the annual Chamber of Commerce dinner next week. Lily Simmons, WZMQ 19 News, Escanaba.
Your first warning weather forecast is after the break, plus a big fundraiser for a bike race and taking place this weekend. We'll be right back.
John's Auto has been voted the #1 dealer to buy pre-owned vehicle for longer than I've been alive. If you're looking for a vehicle, or if you're looking for someone to help with your current car, or if you need to get yours looking like new again, come see us at John's Auto Sales and Service, Marquette.
Kamala Harris pushed the far-left Green New Deal. That means huge new taxes, increased utility bills, and banning gas cars.
That's why I am committed to passing a Green New Deal and finally putting an end to fracking once and for all.
Mama Kamala just don't give a frack.
Kamala's fracking ban would kill jobs and raise gas prices. Kamala doesn't give a frack about you. Only President Trump will bring back Trump's strong economy.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Another thrilling week to play football. The NFL on CBS. Catch all of the action this week on WZMQ 19. At 1, the Baltimore Ravens take on the Cincinnati Bengals. And at 4:25, the Packers are on the road taking on the LA Rams. See you this Sunday for the NFL on WZMQ 19.
I'm Rachel Knapp. Watch my reports live from Washington, only on 19 News.
Is your parents' car sounding funny? Do you hear any clunks, rattles, squeaks, or leaks? Tell them to call John's Auto Service Department for fast, friendly, and affordable service. Come see us at John's Auto Sales and Service, Marquette.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Shunk Furniture.
The Shunk's factory authorized custom order sale. With delivery times getting back to normal, it's a great time to have it your way, get a sale price, and get 12 months to pay. Choose from hundreds of sofas, love seats, chairs, and sectionals. All the latest styles are here. Over 3,000 fabrics and leathers to pick from. Sectionals, 50 different styles to choose from, and hundreds of configurations to fit your room. It's Shunk's factory authorized custom order sale. Shop Shunk Furniture at Marquette today.
Now, WZMQ TV19 First Warning Weather with meteorologist Tom DeVecchio.
Checking out the headlines, here's what we're expecting as we head toward the upcoming weekend. Overall, chilly and calm for tonight. Good sleeping weather. Get the blanket on. Some of you will be dropping into the 30s. One thing to notice for the weekend, a lot of wind. We'll have some wind gusts over 30 to 35 miles an hour, both Saturday and into Sunday. Saturday, though, looks pretty good with some sunshine, while on Sunday, we'll see some early showers. In fact, most of the rain appears to be Saturday night and should end by early to mid-morning as we head on towards Sunday. Now, if we can get some breaks in the clouds for Saturday night, there is a possibility that you could see the aurora borealis. We have enough geometric storminess that's going to hit the atmosphere. Now, the best chance of seeing the northern lights probably staying north of the Upper Peninsula, more toward Hudson Bay and mainly James Bay. But if you look toward the north on the horizon, if we can get some clearing late tonight, you might be able to see some of the northern lights. So something to look forward to Saturday night should things start to clear out a little bit. But for now, Futurecast for the balance of tonight looking pretty good. We have some, too bad we couldn't, you might be able to see it tonight. The better chances, though, appear to be north of you, but perhaps if you want to check it out tonight, the viewing would be much better. In the meantime, you can see for Saturday, things are looking pretty good during the day. Clouds start to increase, and again, unfortunately, the rain does come in. But notice late tonight, there may be some clearing. That's why we're hopeful that maybe you can see the northern lights if you get up real early, several hours before sunrise. If the clouds are in, of course, you're out of luck. We'll see how things go there. Now on Sunday, a chillier wind here and a northerly flow is going to allow for some cool air. So temperatures for tonight, most of you in the 40s, particularly along the lake shores of Lake Superior, Lake Michigan. Interior sections like Iron Mountain, Iron River will probably be in the mid to upper 30s. As we head on toward Saturday, not bad. We'll have some sunshine here. Temperatures not bad. Upper 60s, even near 70 for many of you. So a good-looking day with the sun. Again, though, watch for those breezy conditions and some rather gusty winds. So for tonight itself from Marquette, again, I think downtown will drop into the mid-40s. Rest of the 7-day outlook. There are the gusty winds here. Upper 60s. Sunday, it's just chilly and damp. Hopefully the rain comes out early, but we'll be hard-pressed to get out of the mid-50s here. And it looks like we'll be chilly as we head toward the beginning of next week. Temperatures in the mid-50s by Tuesday, but we're hopeful to warm up as we head toward the end of next week.
Thanks, Tom. A popular Marquette hiking and biking trail is having one of its biggest annual fundraisers. The annual Nequamanon Trail Network Enduro Run and Bike Race is this weekend. The race already has over 150 racers registered, and organizers expect over 1,000 spectators. They're expecting to raise over $10,000. The race director says the success of the race and the trails is a testament to the quality of the community as a whole.
Such a good infrastructure around us. We do have really good trails, and you know, we're on people's radar now because people love being here. They love the atmosphere. It's a great town. It's a great community of people. One of the things I hear from tourists is just how friendly everybody is here, how inviting everybody is here, and I think that goes a long way.
The races start tomorrow at Marquette Mountain at 9:45 a.m. All are welcome to watch free of charge. And coming up next on 19 News Insights, a new program is coming to Marquette County that's expected to give a big hand to homebound seniors in the area. We have a conversation with one of the leaders involved in 2 minutes.
Okay, ideas, where are we going?
I got one.
I got one.
What about a comedy show?
I've seen you, I've swiped on you. No. Okay. Tacos.
Definitely tacos.
The all-new Camry is 100% hybrid. Lease one now for $299 per month or get 4.99 APR financing. Find your vibe in the all-new, all-hybrid Camry. Toyota, let's go places.
I'm Melissa Slotkin, and I want you to know why I'm running for the U.S. Senate. It's my mom, but it could have been anyone's mom. She had survived breast cancer when I was very young, and that pre-existing condition hung over all of us. Then my mom lost her job and couldn't afford health insurance. That's when she was diagnosed with stage 4 ovarian cancer. It was like a grenade went off in our lives. I took a leave of absence to come home and take care of her, and while she was fighting for her life, we were fighting the insurance companies just to get her care. She fought hard, but we lost her in 2011. So when I saw politicians voting to strip protections for people like my mom, something inside me just broke. It's dereliction of duty, and it drove me to run. I approve this message because of my mom. She is why I ran then, and she is why I fight now.
25 years of fun, and you're invited. It's the silver anniversary of the Downtown Marquette Farmers Market. Come celebrate with us every Saturday morning at the Marquette Commons. From 9 to 1, you'll find a wide variety of local foods, produce, art, and so much more. Plus, the Wednesday night farmers market on the 100 block of West Washington Street is back from 5 to 8. For more information, visit mqtfarmersmarket.com. The Farmers Market is presented by the Marquette TDA and sponsored by Flagstar Bank and WZMQ 19. You're watching WZMQ 19 News, live and local, with Kevin Hodge.
Welcome back, everyone. A new program is coming to Marquette County that is getting more resources for homebound seniors. And joining us tonight is the Executive Director of the Ishpeming Multipurpose Senior Center, Ashley Roberts. Ashley, thanks so much for coming on.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Well, tell us about this new program. It's supposed to be pretty helpful for homebound seniors, correct?
Yes, we're very excited. We are partnering with University of Michigan. They are providing us an outlet for us to connect with seniors in their homes. Many seniors, especially during the winter months, aren't able to get out of their homes or simply just don't want to drive.
Sure.
So this program will allow them to participate, whether it's in a book club, a weekly coffee chat, or a caregiver support group, and they simply just pick up their phone. So you can call and register at the Ishpeming Senior Center. We're working with the Ishpeming Library. So if you need the book for the book club, it starts October 7th. Of course, people can join any time throughout October 7th on. And we register you. And on that day and time, your phone will ring and it will say you're connected to a dial pad program. Please press 1. And you will press 1, and then you'll be connected with a chat of up to 8 to 12 seniors in your area. So the Ishpeming Senior Center, we look at seniors that are in the city of Ishpeming as well as our outlying townships. We serve all of those in Ishpeming Township, Humboldt, Champion, National Mine, Tilden, Republic, and Michigamme. So we know how remote the area can be and how important it is to stay connected.
Right, and what kind of impact do you think it has for these seniors? I mean, imagine if this wasn't available.
So we, through this study at U of M, they implemented this during COVID. And they did it in rural areas as well as urban areas. And they found that it gave seniors an opportunity to connect when they wouldn't typically be able to. So, and what they also found is that seniors were able to build relationships with other seniors, and they didn't realize that they maybe were neighbors and they both couldn't get out of their homes. So after the program, seniors are allowed the opportunity to build that friendship or that phone a friend and stay in contact.
Excellent. And how important are these friendships to these seniors, would you say?
It's very important, especially in our area. And with limited resources, our mission at the Ishpeming Senior Center is to allow seniors to age in place with dignity and independence. We know that we are limited in housing and assisted living facilities, and we know how hard it is to find caregivers. And we're here to advocate for seniors and provide them the resources they need. And we're very service driven at the Ishpeming Senior Center. all of our dollars go for services to help those seniors, whether it's homemaking, chore, grocery shopping, respite care. So this is just another layer of support that we can provide our seniors.
Sure, and if there are any of those seniors watching right now, or any family members of theirs that are watching right now, what can you tell them about how they can get involved in this?
Please call the Ishpeming Senior Center. You can contact us at 906-485-5527. We're available Monday through Friday, 8 to 4 Eastern Time. You can also connect with us through searching us on the web as well as Facebook.
Excellent. All right, Ashley, it sounds like a great service that you guys are going to be putting on here soon. Thanks so much for coming in today. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And still to come, Mike Ludlam has your look at sports, including a match for NMU women's soccer. He'll have the highlights. But first, here's your Upers United volunteer opportunity of the day. On October 14th, the Fresh Coast Film Festival is looking for people to help move plywood to create a road for tent setup. Volunteers should be 18 years or older, and to sign up to be a volunteer or check out other opportunities, just head to upersunited.com.
Oh my gosh. You wrote a book, a memoir that your mother, Lisa Marie, started before she died. From here to the great unknown.
I knew that Graceland was a place that she felt free.
When did you know that drugs were a problem for your mother? She was taking up to 80 pills a day. Your grandmother, Priscilla, also wants to be buried here with Elvis. Do you think she will be?
An Oprah special, The Presleys, Tuesday at 8/7 Central on CBS.
I'm Mike Rogers. I grew up here, one of 5 boys raised on a teacher's salary. I've served my whole life in the Army, as a special agent with the FBI, as chairman of the Intelligence Committee. And now I want to serve as your senator, because there's more work to do. To stop politicians like Alyssa Slotkin, who give more to illegals than they do Michigan families.
I'll protect Michigan jobs, and I'll work for you, because it's what I've always done. I'm Mike Rogers, and I approve this message. Join my team, give today.
On the Jennifer Hudson Show. We're gonna have a good old time. The hilarious host, Jimmy Kimmel. You bring us so much joy. Then a pilot giving dogs a lift to a better life. At the end of the day, you're the real deal. Plus, a must-see performance from Grammy winner Tim's. I love a good concert.
The Jennifer Hudson Show, Monday at 5 on WZMQ TV CBS, followed by 19 News at 6.
Oliver Wendell Douglas, man of few words.
Of all the
things to do.
What do you want me to do?
Well, just say, oh, for the love of.
Watch Green Acres.
Oh, for the love of. Oh, for the love of.
Oh, for the love of me TV.
Oh, for the love of.
Green Acres, weeknights at 9:30 p.m. on WZMQ Me TV.
Good evening, everyone. The NMU Hockey Wildcats get their first chance to see what they've learned in a short amount of time when they head north tomorrow night for a preseason contest at Michigan Tech. In years past, NMU would host teams like Laurentian from Ontario for an exhibition game. But new Wildcats head coach Dave Shayak says facing the Huskies right now makes more sense.
And the reason why, Mike, for us at this particular time, a lot of our guys don't know about the rivalry. It's going to be a ruckus crowd, and we're going to treat it as a regular game. You know, you get to dress extra players to give them some experience, but for our guys, they get to learn right off the bat how you have to play in college hockey and the excitement that goes into this rivalry, but it sets us up well going into our following weekend where the games count against CC.
The Wildcats have just 4 returning players from last season. Michigan Tech has 9 freshmen on the roster. Face-off from the McGinnis Student Ice Arena is scheduled for 6:07 p.m. tomorrow. The NMU women's soccer team is home this afternoon, taking on the Ferris State Bulldogs. And in the 8th minute, it's good news, as Molly Pistorius is going to get this cross, and she boots it off the keeper and in. Give the assist to Justina Lesperance, and the Wildcats have a 1-0 lead. Pistorius' 3rd goal of the year. Then, with less than 10 minutes to go in the half, L'Esperance will get the 4th goal of the year for her on the long free kick from Brooke Pietola, and it was 2-0 NMU at the half. A good day for Sally Patton in net. She only had to make 4 saves, one of them right there. Brooke Pietola added a goal, and the NMU men's soccer team says, nice job, ladies. They go on to win this one by the count of 3-0. Turning to a sad bit of news, veteran Lance boys and girls varsity basketball coach Artie Engel has died. Engel was born in Davenport, Iowa, and he graduated from Lance High School in 1960. He ran his father's business of specialty sales for nearly 50 years. Besides basketball, Engel coached junior varsity football for the Purple Hornets. He also helped his son John coach basketball and football in Las Vegas. He was a diehard fan of the Green Bay Packers, the University of Michigan, and Lance sports. He is survived by 2 children and several grandchildren. A visitation will be held next Saturday, October 12th, from 8:30 until 10 in the morning at the Reed Funeral Service and Chapel in Lance. Funeral services will be held at 10 a.m. Artie Engel was 81 years old. The Green Bay Packers head to the West Coast Sunday for a game against the Los Angeles Rams. While the Packers lost to Minnesota last weekend, there were positives. Coming back from a big deficit was one of those. Packers offensive coordinator Adam Stenovich says former Michigan State Spartan Jalen Reed is making a difference.
He's a pretty low-key guy, you know, in the locker room and everything like that, in the meeting room. But on the field, he's a wild man, you know, and he gets the ball in his hands. He wants to make plays. He wants to be explosive. And you can obviously see that in his play. Anytime he gets the ball, he's got a potential to score. So he's a fun guy to be around, fun guy to coach, and definitely see that fire, that intensity, you know, and that focus with him.
Sunday kickoff from SoFi Stadium in LA is set for 4:25 Eastern, 3:25 Central Time. You can see that game right here on WZMQ 19 following the Baltimore at Cincinnati contest. The Detroit Lions have a bye this weekend. Kevin, let's send it back to you.
Thanks, Mike. And still to come on your 19 News, Tom DeVecchio has your final look at weather, and a new show opens up in Escanaba tonight. We'll tell you about Players Denoc's latest production after this.
I'm supported by generations of women before me who've spent centuries fighting for our rights. But Carl Bonac is supported by radical groups that would restore the 1931 abortion ban, rolling back the clock, criminalizing abortions, taking away our rights. Bonac says he has authority over his body, but he wants the government to control ours. I guess Carl thinks women aren't worthy of the basic rights he wants for himself. Guess what, Carl? You're not worthy of our vote.
I love the great outdoors. From indoors, it's a vibe. Do I enjoy being in nature? Do I like looking at it? For sure. So if maintaining forests maintains my happy place, yeah, I'm gonna be a papertarian. Living room? Sanctuary. Bathroom? Sanctuary. Other living room? Well, that's just extra. In America, we have private forests. So when you choose this, the forest people will replenish that. So those outdoor creatures can stay where they belong.
Club Create, the Art of Possibilities, is a collaboration formed by Michigan Arts Access and the Houghton Possibilities Program, powered by Goodwill Industries of Northern Wisconsin and Upper Michigan. Club Create opens its doors to any person in our community who has a developmental disability. The goal of Goodwill's Possibilities Program is to help participants develop functional life skills, giving our participants the opportunity to socialize and live deeper, fuller lives. Please continue to shop and donate to your local Goodwill.
She's inquisitive.
What led to this young lady finding you in this compromising situation?
And firm.
The only thing that matters in this particular courtroom, sir, is how I see it.
Watch Equal Justice with Judge Ebony K. Williams.
Weekdays on WZMQ CBS.
Nice clear skies overall for tonight. A few patchy clouds. Downtown Marquette, you'll be in the mid-40s along the shores there. Farther inland, though, good chance many of you will be in the 30s with those light winds. The rest of the 7-day outlook, the weekend, windy. Definitely hold on to your hats there. Gusty winds for both days. But upper 60s, maybe near 70 on Saturday. Much chillier on Sunday. Chance of early showers. And we'll keep it cool into the beginning of next week. Kevin?
Thanks, Tom. Escanaba's Players Did Knock are premiering their latest production this weekend. Murder on the Orient Express is a stage adaptation of the book of the same name by Agatha Christie. The dramatic comedy follows a cast of characters as they work to solve a murder mystery on board their train. The director says it's full of red herrings and also false clues that will keep the audience members on the edge of their seats.
It's a testament to what Players has been doing for the last 60 years. We've had quite a number of really talented people putting their efforts into designing and building the set, which is outstanding. And you've got a lot of good local talent providing live entertainment like you can't find in any other community this size.
Murder on the Orient Express runs tonight through Sunday and again next Thursday through Saturday. For tickets and showtimes, visit WZMQ19.com. And that's all we have for now. See you later tonight.